Yala National Park. Sri Lanka Yala National Park is the second largest and most visited national safari park in Sri Lanka, with numerous types of wildlife. It combines a strict nature reserve with a national park. Yala National Park is located in the southeast of Sri Lanka, lying on both southern and Uva provinces, hugging the panoramic Indian Ocean. The park has a protected area of nearly 130,000 hectares of land, which is divided into 5 blocks. Among those 5 blocks, 2 are currently open to the public. The video shows a group of Sri Lankan axis deer, also known as Ceylon spotted deer, in a grassy field. These deer are a subspecies of axis deer found only in Sri Lanka. They are common in lowland dry forests, savannas, and shrublands across the island. Yala National Park consists of light forests, scrubs, grasslands, tanks, and lagoons. It was one of the first 2 national parks in Sri Lanka, having been declared as such in 1938. Along with Yala National Park is known for its variety of ecosystems and rich biodiversity. It is situated in a dry semi-arid climatic region which hosts various ecosystems from moist monsoon forests to freshwater and marine wetlands. Yala Park was initially used as a hunting ground for the elite under British rule, being situated in an area that hosted ancient civilizations. On safari in Yala National Park, we would usually get some good sightings of elephants, at least a few of them. However, Yala National Park is not a place where one can expect to see elephants in large numbers. Deeper inside the park, elephants tend to be harder to spot. The most common sighting is a lone male elephant in Yala National Park, accustomed to jeeps as part of their daily life, while small groups of female elephants with their young can also be seen. These sightings are less frequent and not guaranteed on all elephant safari Sri Lanka tours. Then, where are the elephants? How many elephants are there in Sri Lanka? Where do they live? Where can they be seen? Well, such questions are surprisingly difficult to clarify. A tourist would generally anticipate that elephants live in and can be observed in national parks. However, the reality is a little different. Elephants are not easily seen in all of the Sri Lankan national parks. It's different in Udawalawe National Park and Minaria National Park, where elephants are often observed in bigger numbers. The number of elephants in Sri Lanka has been estimated to be around 5,000, maybe 6,000 or 7,000. Even 8,000 were estimated a few years ago. A more exact scientific figure cannot be indicated. Currently, more than 70% of the wild elephants live permanently or partially outside of national parks. Possibly as little as 15 to 25% of elephants live inside protected areas. It is the same scenario outside of the parks where elephants roam more. Elephant watching is no easy thing. They are not easily observed. Wild Asian elephants are elusive, created by nature as forest animals. Often hard to find, see and photograph. Mostly covered by forest during the day. By darkness at night. It may take some time and patience before they appear at visible places. That is usually in the late afternoon, evening only. Yala not only consists of pilgrim sites such as Sithal Pawa and Magul Viharaya, but also several ancient man-made tanks such as Maha Silawawa and Buthawa tank. These large, thriving tanks now provide a lifeline to the animal kingdom, especially during the dry season. The fact that Yala is included in the legends of King Rawana makes Yala a famous pilgrim destination. The monastic settlement of Sithal Pawa is said to have housed 12,000 inhabitants seeking solace 2,000 years ago. The restored rock temple, among a series of ancient temples, offers a glimpse into a glittering past. The Brahmani kite, Haliester indus, also known as the red-backed sea eagle in Australia, is a medium-sized bird of prey in the family Accipitridae, which also includes many other diurnal raptors, such as eagles, buzzards, and harriers, all found in the Indian subcontinent, Southeast Asia, and Australia. The best time to visit Yala National Park is between February and July, when the water levels of the park are quite low while bringing the animals into the open. Yala is home to 44 varieties of mammals and 215 bird species, with 7 being endemic bird species to the country. among its more famous residents or the world's largest concentration of leopards. Majestic elephants, sloth bears, sambars, jackals, spotted deer, peacocks, crocodiles and wild buffaloes. Yala is one of the 70 important bird areas, IBAs, in Sri Lanka. 90 water bird species, with half migrants, 47 reptile species, with 6 endemic species, 18 amphibian species, with 2 being endemic, and 21 freshwater fish species have also been recorded in Yala National Park. All 5 globally endangered sea turtles have also been recorded to visit the coastline of Yala. The leopard is the most secretive and elusive of the large carnivores, and also the shrewdest. Pound for pound, it is the strongest climber of the larger cats and is capable of killing prey far larger than itself. However, the leopard is the smallest member of the genus Panthera, which includes the lion, tiger and jaguar. Historically, the leopard had a wide distribution across eastern and southern Asia and Africa, from Siberia to South Africa, with fragmented populations in the Indian subcontinent. Sri Lanka, Indochina, Malaysia, Indonesia, and China. Unfortunately, the range has decreased radically due to overhunting and loss of habitat. Sighting them at Yala National Park is quite a coincidence. The Asian open-bill or Asian open-bill stork, Anastomus ossitans, is a large wading bird in the stork family Cyconidae. This distinctive stork is found mainly in the Indian subcontinent and Southeast Asia. It is grayish or white with glossy black wings and tail. The lesser adjutant stork is a member of the family Cyconidae. Its genus includes the lesser adjutant stork of Asia and the marabou stork of Africa. They are migratory birds that can be seen in Yala National Park during the changing seasons. The Brahminy starling or Brahminy minor, Sternia pagodarum, is a member of the starling family of birds. It is usually seen in pairs or small flocks in open habitats on the plains of the Indian subcontinent. The Indian peafowl, also known as the common peafowl, or blue peafowl, is a peafowl species native to the Indian subcontinent. While it originated in the Indian subcontinent, it has since been introduced to many other parts of the world. The Asian green bee-eater, also known as little green bee-eater, and green bee-eater in Sri Lanka, is a near passerine bird in the bee-eater family. It is resident but prone to seasonal movements and is found widely distributed across Asia from coastal southern Iran east through the Indian subcontinent to Vietnam. The painted stork is a large wader in the stork family. It is found in the wetlands of the plains of tropical Asia south of the Himalayas in the Indian subcontinent and extending into Southeast Asia. Their distinctive pink tertial feathers of the adults give them their name. They are also commonly seen in Sri Lanka. The crested serpent eagle, Spilanis chila, is a medium-sized bird of prey that is found in forested habitats across tropical Asia. The black-headed ibis, Thresciornis melanocephalus, also known as the Oriental white ibis, Indian white ibis, and black-necked ibis, is a species of wading bird of the ibis family Thresciornithidae, which breeds in the South and Southeast Asia from India to the west and as far east as Japan. It is the only native ibis species in its range that has an overall white plumage with a black neck and head. The down-curved beak and legs are also black. Although often referred to as a wetland species, the black-headed ibis forages in a range of natural and man-made habitats. This species of ibis nests only during the rainy season. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and press the bell icon to see more videos like this.